loves, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Ife Pinkies. I'll be showing you how I trim my cakes properly and this beautiful trendy design. I'm layering the cake with whipped cream frosting. So I place the next layer, which is a red velvet cake. Check the sides to be sure they're properly aligned, and I'm going to take off the top part of the cake. It's actually a bit frozen right now, but I'll take off the top parts. This makes the cake last longer. I'm repeating the process of layering the cake with the whipped cream frosting. If you haven't seen my square cake masterclass video, I would advise you check it out after watching this video. I'm smoothing the cake. Next is our chocolate cake layer. I place it, I check the sides again to be sure that it's aligned, and I had the whipped cream frosting and layer the cake again. These cakes were really moist, so I had to put it in the freezer for a few minutes, say about 15 to 20 minutes, just to make sure that the cake is a bit firm and easy to work with. So I had the last layer of vanilla cake on it. I checked the sides again before going in with my trimming knife to trim the cake. This is how I trim my cakes. I go in gradually, bit by bit, because I don't like to take off too much of our customers' cakes. So I go in bit by bit, bit by bit. But if it's needed for me, say the sides are not regular or they're not straight, I would go in more with the trimming knife. But this, I'm just going to take out the parts that are bulging. And after trimming it, move over to crumb coating. Trimming of your cakes is one of the important steps to achieving a good and beautiful finished whipped cream cake. So I also trim this way, but most of the time I trim the other way. I find this method more convenient for me, but if you prefer the other one, feel free to use that. I'm done trimming right now, and I'll go over into crumb coating the cake. I showed this method in my super stable whipped cream video. If you haven't seen that video, please check the link below for it. So I'm crumb coating the cake. I keep applying it on the body of the cake. This is trapping all the crumbs and to make sure that our cake is set before we add our final layer of whipped cream. I'm still crumb coating. I'm going to apply the whipped cream on the top of the cake and then use my scraper to scrape the cake and make sure that all crumbs are trapped, and then the cake goes into the fridge to set for a few minutes. I also have a super stable whipped cream recipe that doesn't require cold water. You can drop a comment if you would like me to post a video on that recipe. After crumb coating the cake, I'll put the cake in the fridge to set for about 15 to 30 minutes before covering it with the final layer of the whipped cream frosting. So the cake is out of the fridge and I'm applying the final layer of the whipped cream frosting. I'm just doing the top part, making sure that it's smooth. I start from the top and then I move to the sides, apply the whipped cream all over. I mean, it's a bit technical, but as long as you keep practicing, you're gonna get it. So I'll make sure that I cover the whole cake with frosting. I keep going, all around till the whole cake is covered. If you've watched up to this point, thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. My camera went off while I was recording this part, so I skipped the part where I added the color, but then I added just blue color for textures. I'm using this brush to create this type of texture, and there's this unique design that I make with gold leaf. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm using the skewer to just create the line or the pattern that I want the gold leaf to follow, and this design usually comes out looking beautiful. Feel free to try it out on your cakes for yourself, your family, your loved ones, or your customers. And I'm just going to keep applying the gold leaf. You can create any design that you want using this method of the skewer. Even if you want to create a love pattern or a heart shape, you can use the skewer to map out the heart shape and then use the gold leaves to trace it. Some people use sprinkles also. What do you think about the final look of this cake? I think it looks cute, and I'll just give a 360 turn. Wow, wow, wow. This is beautiful. Our cake is beautiful and it's done. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sure you learned a thing or two. Please remember to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up.